Welcome to AIA, or Ambition to Action membership community. We're going to do a tour of the Mighty Networks platform, which is what we use to host the community. We have our Start Here section. We've got community and introductions. I'll start with the community first so you can see what's in there. Within the community, we have the Start Here page. And within that, you have the AIA membership guide. So this guide includes everything you need to know about this community, what the expectations are, what kind of posts you can expect. It has frequently asked questions, contact information, all that good stuff. Then you've got the new member survey. So this survey is just so that I can get to know you and make sure that the community is providing the value that you need in what you're looking for. And then we have our Mighty Welcome Checklist. For your first time in Mighty, you'll get this lovely little checklist that just has a couple activities for you to do and get familiar with the platform as well. And then below here, this video, once it is done and complete, will be located here in this Mighty Networks AIA community tour. We also have a suggestion box. So this suggestion box is just a Google form where you can go provide any feedback or comments that you have, and it's anonymous, so feel free to share whatever you would like. And this is also the link to book an add-on one-on-one session. So again, these are the 30-minute sessions that you can add on to your membership. Moving on to our Action Hub, this is where we have our daily posts. Every day of the week, Monday through Friday, we post different pieces of content to share resources and create that community feel, help you learn about each other and about yourself so that you're taking the time to reflect as well. On Mondays, it's just like a weekly update, what's going on this week in the community. And also our community lead will share a lovely resource for you that is related to our monthly theme. On Tuesdays, we like to do a little poll that kind of gets you thinking about whatever our theme is for the month. On Wednesday is a celebration. It's our weekly wins. So what's happening in your life? What's something that you want to celebrate? It can be big or small. We celebrate it all. On Thursday will be like a Q&A within the feed here. So you can ask anything, but you can also provide answers to any questions that people have asked within that post. I'm not the only one who has answers. We all have different lived experiences and can provide advice based on our perspective. And then Fridays, we like to keep it a little light, a little fun. So something on a more personal note where you can get to know each other through different polls and things of that nature. So that's what happens in our Action Hub, but you're also more than welcome to post any questions that you have within the Action Hub if you think it's something that anyone in the group can benefit from. Moving on to our events, we got the calendar and all of the events, and then this is updated on a monthly basis. So towards the end of the current month, I will add in the events for the following month once I have confirmed dates and things with guest speakers who might be joining us. If we do have a guest speaker joining us, their events will include their information so you can go and see and check out who is a speaker that's coming to talk to us. Each month we'll have a Spark session. So these are just the objectives for the Spark session that I include in all of these. The Spark session is really just our main workshop to kick off the theme for the month. Once we have that Spark session, we'll then have an Empower Hour or an Action Zone. The Empower Hour is just a time to get questions answered. Usually I have a guest speaker, but it's more of a Q&A around the theme for the month. I use Slido for anyone to submit their questions that they have ahead of time because there will be a recording. If you can't attend live, at least you know your question will be answered and you can watch that replay once it's uploaded. We also have action zones. These are once a month. We all come and work together. There's no recordings for those, but we all get on Google Meets. We set our goals or intentions for the next 45 minutes and we get things done. There's a dedicated time and space for you to work on anything that maybe you've been procrastinating or you just haven't had the time to do. You have time once a month to hang out with us and get it done. Another thing I've been doing is a fellowship prep office hour. I show up, you all show up, and you ask me questions in relation to fellowship and industry to make sure that you are on the right track. And we can talk about all the things in a very candid conversation for sure. That's our events. And then we have the PharmD toolkit. So I love this spot because it has everything and it's growing weekly, monthly, all the time with new resources and things for you to take advantage of. The first thing we have here, of course, is our replays. These are all the themes that we've had in the past couple of months. And if you click into them, it has all the recordings that go along with it. You've got the Spark session, the Empower Hour, and then if there's any additional resources that go along with that topic that I mentioned in one of the recordings, those will also be linked here as well. I also have a section just for fellowship prep. So in here, I've got my own resources, some resources from others that I know, like Rachel Hawley PharmD, also known as Industry PharmD, or the industry pharmacist organizations. I've got my own fellowship toolkit that's linked there. And then I've got some videos on the fellowship overview, and then the fellowship office hour as well is included here. So all the replays from the fellowship office hours will fall into this category and section. Then we've got our PharmD starter kit. These are categorized by the key 3 that they fall under. So we got person first, learner second, and future PharmD third. And so it's just a collection of different resources to help anyone get started. And like I mentioned on Mondays, Community Lead shares weekly resources. These weekly resources end up in this section here for everyone to access. So you just have all these different resources available in one place. You don't have to search for them and try to find them. They are all here. So it's really nice to have that. And then for the introduction section, so the ask is that you come in here and you share a little bit about yourself. So where you're at in your pharmacy journey, your pharmacy school, whether it's your current school or an alma mater, what state you call home, or where you currently live. Sometimes those are 2 different things. Your favorite way to spend a free day. What hobbies do you have? What do you enjoy doing when you don't have to do something? What you're most looking forward to within this community, and then a photo that makes you smile. My ask is that as you're introducing yourself and sharing about yourself, comment on at least 2 other introduction posts so you can start building those relationships within our community. As we have new members, this is a great place to go to just learn about them and see what they're all about outside of maybe their career. For those of you who are interested in the VIP membership, here's where you can see what's included in there. This is just a single page with the VIP resources and links. The resources included here are Learn with Libby paid resources, but because you're a VIP member, you get access to them. We have the Rotation Bootcamp Guide. This is a 50-page guide that includes various tips, tricks, and templates on preparing for rotations, topic discussions, journal clubs, patient case presentations, different evaluations, and feedback that you'll get, and also life outside of rotations, because while rotations are super important, we still have lots of other things going on beyond that. And this is a helpful guide. It also includes things like requesting a letter of recommendation, which you might do after rotation, requesting time off, and even interview questions. Really awesome resource there. And then I've got the personal brand workbook. This is really specific to those who want to start focusing on their personal brand more, looking to stand out, whether it be for like an internship interview or a fellowship interview or some other opportunity. If you want to be more strategic and intentional with how you communicate about yourself, this is the workbook for you. And then as far as links go for VIP, the link here is to schedule your one-on-one with me that comes with the VIP membership plan. If you want to book an additional 30-minute session, that will be paid, and that link is available for this book add-on one-on-one session. So an add-on is different from VIP. So just want to clarify that. So one last thing I want to cover is how to get in contact with me. So the quickest way, if you have any questions that you want to talk about or you want my advice on something, the quickest way to reach me is to actually send me a message on the Mighty Networks platform. So it's pretty simple. You've used different messaging platforms before, but online you just go to this little chat button. You would type in my name. If we haven't had a conversation, it won't come up. So then you'll just start a new conversation with me. You'll find me in this list and select me, and then just type in your message. So this is absolutely the quickest way to get a hold of me. I give priority to my AIA members because you are paying to have access to me. This is the end of the tour. If you have any additional questions, let me know. But yeah, so excited to have you here and can't wait to learn more about you and support you on your journey.